Everybody's done?
I hope we got some crazy answers in here.
All right.
Because, a lot of ladies talk about, like, they see in their own circle, like, a lot of guys are sleeping around. But these are typically, like, the top guys. They're not, like, the average guy you walk past at, like, Walmart or,
They getting it too.
They getting it.
Average guys are starting to feel themselves.
Not really. Not really. And we got the stats for that. He'll go more into that later.
Yeah, I'm going to go in on the stats in just a second. But no, so somebody said 5'9", $35,000 a year. That was not too bad, I guess. Another person said 5'9", $45,000 a year. That was not too bad. Another 5'8", $80,000 to $90,000 a year. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Who said that?
Maybe women.
Who said that?
Who said the 80 to 90? Raise your hand.
Come on, don't be ashamed.
You did. She said it.
It's okay. You're not alone. Someone else said 80.
Somebody said 80K.
All right, who are you? Raise your hand.
Who said 5'9", 80K? 5'9", was that you?
You're not alone.
I don't
All right, 5'6", 30K.
5'6", we're not that short. Who said 5'6"?
Oh my God! Who did this?
Hey, Short King, stand up, man.
Who did?
We up.
Who did 6'2", 70K?
Wait, what?
She did
She did
Hold up. Hold up.
Right areas.
The average guy is 6'2"?
Where you be at?
Maybe.
In the NBA.
Oh no! This next one's even worse.
5'8",
6 figures?
5'10", 100K a year. Who said this? Who said 5'10", 100K a year?
Not me.
Who said 100K a
I said
year?
I'm gonna laugh because it was me.
Okay. 5'10", 60K a year to 70. That's not too bad. 5'9". Okay. All right. So the ones who said that, just so y'all know, the average height is 5'8", 5'8 and a half, or 5'9". And so yeah, congratulations anybody that's close to that. Income, guys, is
Whoa, hold on, don't body shame.
hey.
Leave that for me for later. No, I'm kidding.
Income is 38K, ladies. So anybody that said above 38K or like double that, you're living in a world where you're seeing that a lot, because those are the guys that are out there and dating the most and getting the most girls. So that's who you probably see a lot, but that's not reality.
Yeah, those guys get sex easy, but that's not most guys.
But yeah, I can contradict that too, because I don't feel like all guys that are making this amount of money and are doing things like in a bad way. Like I know
There's some
a
guys
lot
that
of
make 100K
successful.
and they don't talk to anybody.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I know a lot of successful
and they're
people
family men
that are literally like life-changing motivational people that are not on no bullshit and doing great things.
Yeah, but was that? I'm really confused. What does that have to do with like the 100K thing? I'm confused.
No, but because you said like you made a point saying that men who are wealthy, you're hanging around. What did you say?
We were talking about
men who are like that, and then you were pretty much saying that those people are out doing more like holy shit.
Well, no, like usually they just have an easier time getting girls, though. Is all I'm saying. Like they're more likely. So a guy that makes a lot of money, he has better sales skills. Probably he's better at talking. There's certain attributes that sometimes come with somebody who's better at making money. It's not all the time. I'm not saying that it's every time.
This
but
whole
like,
argument,
but sometimes like those guys are really, like they get it for a reason.
This was just coming back to the whole idea of like, why is it praised for men to sleep around as opposed to women? It's because, to be that guy is very rare to begin with. Unfortunately, a lot of women think that's just how guys are, making 6 figures, 6'2", but that's just really not the case.
Dude, I want to do the candy store analogy. Actually, I think today. I'm gonna shout out to Myron.
Shout out to Myron.
Shout out to Myron. I'm gonna so ladies, imagine that there's a candy store, okay? And when y'all turn 18 years old, y'all get into this candy store. Y'all can do whatever y'all want in here. Y'all can eat as much candy as y'all fucking want. The guys, they get into the same candy store, but they don't get into that candy store for a decade. It takes them a whole decade or 12, 15 years, and then they're waiting in line. So they're all waiting in line, and they're seeing the girls having fun in the candy store. They see the guys after, like, they make it after 10 years, whatever. They get in the candy store, and they start eating up the candy and stuff like that. They're ruining their buddies on, yeah, let's fucking go. Go eat that fucking candy, bro. You did it, like you made it. Like we're all trying to get there. Like you fucking did it. The thing is though, like like when a guy does that, when a guy goes and has sex, when he turns 30 or 35 and he hits his peak and he's able to actually go and have all that fun and have all that sex and stuff, we like to shame those guys and say, why are you eating all that candy? Stop eating all that candy. Like, why are you doing that? You shouldn't. Why are you splurging so hard? And it's like, well, it took us a decade to get into the candy store. A lot of y'all got that candy store at 18 years old because all y'all's value is up front. And so when y'all get into the candy store and then y'all are complaining at these guys, like, why the fuck are y'all eating all this candy? Why are y'all splurging, doing all this shit? Well, y'all had y'all's worth when y'all were 18 and y'all did the same shit. Like, y'all can't judge the guys that are doing that shit, once they make it to their peak. A lot y'all got to realize that y'all are self-made millionaires at 18 years old, and guys have to make they have to make their million until 30, 35 when they're worth something. Guys that are 18 ain't worth shit unless they're an athlete. They ain't worth a fuck.
Very true.
So
Go
you
ahead.
think? So you think women who are 30 aren't worth anything?
They're definitely worth a lot less.
This is an interesting thing you just said, that he said women over 30 are not worth anything. This is this is a classic example of a straw man argument. Do you know what a straw man argument is? No. You know, in fact, I brought some props here today so we can illustrate some of these fallacies that we're going to be seeing probably later tonight. This is what we call a straw man, you know.
Okay.
A straw man is basically you take someone's argument, you ignore it, and then you say that they said something they never really said. You build a little straw man, and you just keep attacking the straw man. Sergio, did you
This
say women
distraction.
over 30 are not worth anything?
No, I did not.
You didn't say that?
I did
Well,
not.
that sounds like a
guys.
straw man.
You said guys
We're going to put a
find their
little straw
worth.
man here. So what, you want to restate what you actually said?
Yes. So the thing is, guys are more valuable later on in their life because it takes us a long time for us to make money and build our wealth and get up to a certain point. Women, since y'all's womb is a very valuable thing to men, when y'all are 18 years old, when y'all are young and pure, as she was saying and stuff, that's what men have always valued throughout all of history. And let's do a little history lesson. For 300,000 years as Homo sapiens, we couldn't tell if the baby was ours. There was no way to tell. So a woman's loyalty was a big fucking deal to us because we couldn't tell if you were fucking the other caveman or not. There was no fucking way to tell. We really give a fuck about loyalty. So that's why y'all are so worth so much when you're 18, when you're young, and we're not worth a fuck. Like we ain't worth shit. There, y'all can get on a yacht at 18, 19. I'm never gonna get a yacht at 18, 19. What'd you say?
A lot of women don't know that at 18.
Yeah, well, y'all know it intrinsically. Like it's a very like your family teaches it to you from a young age. Protect your fucking purity. Protect this shit. Protect your vagina. It's very much taught in society and everything. But when you have feminism, when you have Cardi B, when you have all these people preaching that pussy is power, and my ability to fucking go get a bag off of my pussy and do all this shit is like cool and awesome, then you have a fucking backward society that's very confused and trying to make shit work when. How can you make shit work when the entire society? You know how many guys get canceled or lose their jobs over the shit that I talk about on this show? Yes. I started this shit because I was in a privileged position that most men weren't in to be able to speak this shit without losing a job or something.
I'm scared to come on your show every day, and I work for myself.
Yeah. He's a doctor. He went to school for all these years, and he's a surgeon, and he still has to worry about that shit.
Here's the thing. We never say women over 30 are not worth anything. Like, I don't believe that at all. You know, in fact, I think it's a little overblown that people think, like, if she hits 30, no man's going to want her. That's nonsense. I can tell you for a fact that's complete nonsense.
Yeah, there's tons of guys out here. Yeah.
I have friends of mine who are doctors. They're not simps. But, you know, if the girl checks every other box, she's 30, 32, 33, whatever. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.